running out of daylight. Let's see.
Hello. Nightbot says hello to the world and family and friends. How is your day going so far? I hope you have a lovely day.
Slash them down. The night could be fun. The Sknaptrut outpost. The Jagni tribe first nested here long ago. Says they've been waiting for you to help them liberate the outpost. They've scouted the outpost while they were waiting and suggests you have a look at what they found before entering. Says scouts spotted a moth nest close to the outpost. If you destroy that, the moths should infest the place, looking for a new home. Figures the moths will drive everyone in the outpost nuts. That's when you die. You already missed the sky, don't you? Just get to it and destroy it. Kill that one. Critical. Curse them. Now that's a flesh wound. Nice work. No more moth's nest. There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Welcome, Philia.
He says you made them weaker,
ice cream.
but they won't give up.
And good morning to you.
Your Sifu
Afternoon.
thanks you.
Evening.
Your tribe is growing stronger. Nice pants. He says you did a great job capturing the rival's second outpost. You've earned the privilege of wearing the tribe's colors. No, you have the tribe's support. Will the dawn never come?
So, how's your day going so far?
Let's see. There's a monolith right there. Keep your eyes out for Nono. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. That's some good e-waste there. Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Check out that shop-area over there. Wonder what they used to sell. Slice and dice. Boom. You're not dead yet. Right where it cuts. The deep cut.
Oopsie. Mifael is dead in this game? No.
Keep your eyes peeled and your powder dry. Make that blade sing. Check out that shopperia over there. Wonder what they used to sell.
Yeah.
You're in pain. Hurts less now. Wow.
Victory, Bell. Victory. That was really a painful minute, bit, but I'm still alive. That was fun.
Maybe it's later than you think. Hard to tell at night.
Excuse me.
That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke. Says that lying here in the sun isn't a bad way to wait for the end. It's warm. Claims there's a machine out there that can turn sunshine into go juice. If you can find it and fix it up, you can juice your gear all day long. Figures it's not much good in the dark. Says they're not sure where the solar mirror is, but they'd look for it someplace sunny. Get that solar mirror fixed up, and you'll have all the go juice you can make. Right up until the sun burns out, that is. Claims you got the right idea. Earth outpost. The Jagni tribe claimed this forever. You can spy the edge of a new day. Let's see. There's the tyrant who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his tribe to lose, as they're the ones that are ruthless. But now that you're working with their rival, he can see why. Ruthless, as in they take no prisoners. He wants you to believe him when he says they have no intention to become captives either. It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender. outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort. They all hope you can lead them to peace.
Het is een festival.
Snipe it.
The sky is a... It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Rose are red, violets are blue, are an amazing
They've
person in
destroyed
world.
this area,
Rose
muddied
are
up
red,
what used to be
violets are
muck,
blue, God loves
as if
you
it
in
wasn't
this
bad
world.
enough before the tribe war
Roses
began.
are R.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes. The scouts have reported activity nearby that's worth looking into before you enter the fort. They've positioned a storm tower near the fort that you'll use to get over the wall. However, you need to prop up its wheelhouse first to stabilize the situation. Says you don't have to knock to get inside.
can I craft it? Name a weapon. Wait, this time. See what I do. Let's see. Yes.
Slash. It's flat out black out there.
Goodbye, sir. So much fun, this game. Don't hate that, it's a battle.
It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. Clarifies that rigging the odds in your favor in preparation of the rival's fort is one thing, but collateral damage is another. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Man to thing. Cutting edge. Well placed. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late. That's a pyro sizzler right there. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle.
So, if I did these things, what game is next I play?
Nice crackle. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. He needs a logical reason to surrender the fort without a fight. Says strong-arming won't work. You'll have to fight for it. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. You can't lose this war. If you get the ending wrong, the effort it took to get there was in vain. A proper ending, however, provides closure. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. The fate of the world depends on the triumph of good. The tree of life still stands, and it's up to you to make sure it does so to the end. It's the Jagni staff. Yeah, the future is in your hands, so take care of it. Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the wares. Says you'll see each other later. Offers you extraordinary prices for extraordinary things. Says the place hasn't been doing as much business lately, so there's plenty for you to choose from. For some, The night brings terror. More light means fewer places to hide. You made it to the quarrel spot. You've got to hate what the fight has done to you. Watch out for you. It's the chug yard. This box once tailed a chugger. Now it's just off track. Tribes always scavenging for scraps, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomber Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Choke up that grip. Better move it before it gets all wet. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. Let's see. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. He understands history made Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame! Wait! No! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination. Have you been up all night? There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. That's the leftover you're looking for. You make that work. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. Something he devised to salvage valuables from the ground. There are usually spots hidden beneath puddles of oily goo where you can use the net. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Gizmo thinks he's a little peculiar, but very knowledgeable. He has the ins and outs of all monster and creature whereabouts. It's awful bright out today. The grease monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Let's see. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Diava.
Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Sehen.
Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been.
Ahai arin kashumai.
Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter.
Tariman.
Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big.
Sarevanyat Zab.
There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says you stick to the hunting and shots present themselves later.
Over Bubur.
Moog says you should go hunt for squips in the cave he gave you directions to.